Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ghalib Panut from class C. In this video, I'm going to explain about syllable structure, stressed syllable, and accent. First is definition of syllable. Syllable is a unit pronunciation having one vowel sound with or without surrounding consonant, forming the whole or a part of a word. For example, this is an example of a word that has two syllables. Racket, racket. Next, this is an example of a word that has three syllables in word. Internal, internal. Next, this is an example of a word that has four syllables in word. Preposition, 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 and so on. Next, the second is about syllable structure. The syllable is divided into two parts as onset and rhyme. The rhyme is broken into two parts as nucleus and coda. Onset and coda consists one or more consonant, and nucleus consists of vowel sound. For example, rat. Rat. There are three sounds: r, and t. Sound r as onset is consonant in the beginning of syllable. Sound as nucleus in vowel in the middle of syllable, and sound t as coda in consonant in the end of syllable. Bat. There are three sounds: b, and t. Sound b as onset in consonant in the beginning of syllable, sound as nucleus in vowel in the middle of syllable, and sound t as coda in consonant in the end of syllable. Last, plate. There are three sounds: pull, a, and d. Sound b as onset in consonant in the beginning of syllable, sound a as nucleus in the vowel in the middle of syllable, and sound d as coda in consonant in the end of syllable. Next, I will talk about stressed syllable in English. If a word has more than one syllable, one of the syllable will longer and higher in pitch than the other. The syllable is called a stressed syllable. For example, Batman. Batman. In this word, there are two syllables, bat and man. The first syllable, bat, in this word is a stressed syllable, so it will be longer and higher in pitch than the second syllable, man. So when we read it, will be Batman. Next, idea. In this word, there are three syllables, idea. The second syllable, d, in this word is stressed syllable, so it will be longer and higher in pitch than the first and last syllable, a. So when we read it, it will be idea. The third, information. In this word, there are four syllables in formation. The second syllable, may, is a stressed syllable, so it will be longer and higher in pitch than the first, second, and last syllable, information. So when we read it, it will be information. Okay, now for the last, I will talk about accent. Accent is a distinctive mode of pronunciation of a language, especially one associated with a particular nation, locally, or social class. For example, American accent, water; British accent, water. Now let's talk the difference between American and British, because I'm using American accent, so in this material we will focus more on British accent, so we will know the differences. First, the sound of R If you want to sound more like British, don't pronounce every single R. In British accent, if an R is followed by a consonant or if it stays in the end of the word, don't pronounce the R. For example, better, call, pleasure, water, clever, closer, whisper. Second, the sound of of a. British accent will tend to pronounce the sound of a here not as a like American. For example, practice, dancing, acting, painting, matter. The last, British accent will tend to pronounce the sound of T here as T. An American accent will tend to pronounce it more like T sound. For example, water, better, authority, fighting, whatever, and metal. That is all from me. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.